Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and I might be slightly drunk at this point in time, so if I say anything that's wrong, I really don't care. Don't come at me in the comments, right? This song is called Bubble. It is a Patreon pick for Mark Matz. That is the only information at this point in time that I know to be 100% true. Anything else is conjecture. Point is, right, we're going to listen to the song, we're going to see if it's any good. We're going to see if the rhythm guitar has as nice a tone as everybody's saying it's got. And then we're going to put it into the emo scale and see just how emo it is. But here's another thing I'd like to say though, right? It's a Patreon pick. It's a Patreon pick because Mark signed up to the Patreon and went, Mark, I'm not talking to myself, it's two different Marks, said, Mark, could you do this song for me, please? And I said, I'll do that for you, mate. And if you want that kind of fucking beautiful interaction, sign up to the Patreon, and then you can message me and go, Mark, can you do this song? And I'll go, I'll do that for you, mate. Want to know why? I fucking like you. Fucking like you. You're a nice guy. Or a woman. Or a woman. Who the fuck knows? I have lost all control of this intro. Thanks very much for watching. Let's get into the song. I love the wee water splashes on the drums, right? It's just a cool visual effect. It is what it is. Also, during this wee bit, she was doing like a thing where she was then ending it with a snare drum, and then she just ended it with a closed hi-hat, and that was just really, really weird, and I quite liked that, and I don't know why she did that. Quite an interesting musical choice I've made. I've said this in BAND-MAID videos before, I don't like it when they put vocal effects on Psyche, I just prefer it when she is straight up singing, but I also understand how they keep doing that in verses sometimes so that when she gets to pre-chorus or chorus or wherever, they then cut the vocal effect out and then gives it a bit more punch. I understand that, but I also don't like it. It kind of takes away the power of the melodies a little bit. That's just how I feel about it. But so far, this song quite kind of punk pop with a bit of a kind of 70s rock feel to it. So I'm kind of into it. I've been sitting here for ages waiting on that solo coming just so I could go pause. And I'll be honest with you guys, right? I don't really have anything like overly interesting to say other than, if I'm being completely honest, at this point, I kind of feel like I'm just repeating myself for a lot of the songs because a lot of the same kind of motifs happen amongst a lot of the songs. Things like the wee oh, but I like that they've included that in the chorus. It is a bit that Western audiences can latch on to because there is the language barrier. I feel like they should maybe do more of that. BAND-MAID are probably, if not the best of the Japanese artists, they are kinda the most interesting. And I feel like they have the potential to be the breakout band. I don't quite understand why in the fuck is Baby Metal that's like the kind of breakout band from that whole thing. And I suspect that the reason that they haven't broken out as much as they could have is because they haven't leaned quite as much into the aspects of the songs that could translate internationally as much. Like they've got the occasional English sentence in there. I think they've got a full song that's in English, and they do the occasional bits where it is just singing like that audiences can latch onto. But a lot of the time, the songs are really, really fucking dense instrumentally and dense lyrically. And that's tough for a Western audience to come along and hear and go, yeah, that's my jam. All I know is chorus, really, really fucking catchy. Quite like the wee hook with the bits. I'm not singing it. Somebody said in my, because I'm live streaming this at the moment, right? I might be slurring a little bit, I apologise. Somebody said that the rhythm guitar tone was really good, and I was trying to listen out for the rhythm guitar tone to see if it was particularly stand out in any way. But the fuck is my hair doing? All I really see is my last Miku, and she's just, yeah, she's my last. Lovely, lovely.
Hey, listen. After everything, you only see the surface. They are missing something very important. You should find out the truth. Their own eyes. What do you want?
The sound on those toms is absolutely fantastic because it's not overproduced at all. It sounds like a real tom on a drum kit. See if you're in a practice studio with a band and you're sitting playing, the drums don't sound like they do on a CD. They don't, and I don't know why. I think it might be a lack of reverb or anything around you, but they don't sound the same. Whereas that actually does sound like you're standing in front of a drum kit. It's just quite good production. And normally the production on a BAND-MAID song is actually as big as criticism. Usually, no, they've kind of smashed this. Everything actually sounds fantastic. Other than I don't like the vocal effect on Psyche's singing. So I get told in the comment section before I started watching this that this was a tribute to Queen. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't see it. See, other than the initial screen that was akin to the poster for Bohemian Rhapsody, I just don't see it. I don't see any Queen references in there at all. Feel free to educate me in the comments below, but musically it's nothing like Queen. The video didn't seem to have anything to do with Queen that I noticed. and that's kind of confusing. It's like they've just written a completely normal song, well, for BAND-MAID, a completely normal song, and then afterwards went, yeah, that was for Queen. I'm not getting it. But you know what, right? Pretty good fucking pop punk song, all in. It's not up in my pantheon of the best BAND-MAID songs, but good. The important thing is though, how emo is that song? We go into our emo scale and we go E-face, we go for the twinkly guitars, and they were fairly twinkly. They were about there-ish on the twinkly scale, and then the singing wasn't particularly overwrought, to be honest with you. It was about there, and that's how emo that song was. Tell me in the comments below, guys, how does that relate in any way to Freddie Mercury, Queen, or Bohemian Rhapsody? It could be either of the three, I don't particularly care. Just let me know how it relates, because I'm curious and I'm interested. Mark Mats, I just want to say thank you again for your patronage, for asking me to do this song. This one is for you, and if any of you guys want a video dedicated to you, sign up to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/markabusi-reactions. There's multiple tiers. Feel free to support the channel. Every little bit helps. I've been Markabusi, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.